Now let's consider moving average or individual charts. Our necessity for these types of charts are under circumstances where the data is not readily available or available in its entirety. The moving average chart monitors the process location over time. It allows us to uncover small shifts in the process mean. It is based on the average of the current subgroup and prior subgroups. The moving range chart monitors the variation between the subgroups over time. Typically, only one data point is available at a time. Normality is also not a barrier with this type of chart. This opens up more avenues for use, but reduces the robustness of our result. Note that these types of charts show the history of the process. Therefore, we must have data entered in the time order it was generated. Let's consider this example. We have 10 subgroups and 3 data points for each group. The resulting moving average chart is shown here. Notice that each data point represents an average of the 3 previous subgroup averages. This allows us to detect shifts in the mean much faster. The moving average chart shows strong stability. The moving range charts for each subgroup is found here. The moving range is again taken over the 3 preceding range values. All 3 are very well behaved. Individual and moving range charts are used for short runs or for runs where there is destructive testing. The subgroup size is 1. Like other continuous charting schemes, the individual and moving range chart should be used and interpreted together. The individual chart displays individual measurements. The moving range chart shows the variability from one data point to the next. While individual and moving range charts are easy to implement with only minimal data, there are a number of important considerations. First, they are not as sensitive as other control charts like X bar R and X bar S and can lead to incorrect interpretations. This is especially true if the data does not follow a normal behavior. Individual charts cannot distinguish between variability in the average and variability in the standard deviation. Because the subgroup size is only 1, variability cannot be truly understood until 100 or more samples have been taken. Additionally, the nature of the individuals and moving range charts requires a separate set of anti-biasing constants when constructing the control chart. We will, however, use the same factors for the moving range chart as those used for the range chart and the X bar R or the median chart. Let's consider this data set. We have recently made a process change. We measure the first 10 measurements to see how stable the process is. Here is our individual and moving range chart. We see that the moving range is well within its limits, but our individual measurements are quickly trending upward and out of control.